Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into right away. Today, we're going to look into the next 12 months energies. I already see here, kind of looks like a chunk of money in your heart, what you're manifesting, but also kind of reminds me of the wing of a penguin. If you know the penguins, they actually mate for life, but there's a process before they mate. The male one actually picks up a stone, a pebble, and presents it to the female one. I see tears of joy coming forward during the timeline of the 7th month here. So this can also be a proposal coming your way. It can be a romantic proposal. It can also be a material proposal, maybe making a deal about future plans maybe, or a job if you are pursuing something right now. It can also be maybe a property that you have, might get a proposal there, but this kind of looks like a chunk of money. That's why I want to interpret it as material thing. However, it can also be something which will make you happy, will also bring material satisfaction too. Okay, I feel like some celebration vibe. Okay, maybe a gift coming in that will really make you happy. Another thing I see here, there are some sunglasses. The glasses can, within the first month, I also see a bull. Actually, there's a bull right here. You can see the nose, but initially I saw the sunglasses, so I'm gonna say that. And within the first month, they're actually moving away. If you had like blurry vision, basically, maybe you couldn't see someone's truth. This can be a bull, can be an authority figure. Bull can be representing a Taurus. There's someone that you may be ignoring who they are. The truth is the mask is gonna fall off, or your sunglasses, the pink glasses, are gonna fall off, so you're gonna be able to see them. This is not a bad thing because there's a light illuminating here, shining, and phone lines are forming. Maybe you're going to receive some news about this person, which will bring some clarity about maybe you have been waiting for someone to take care of certain things for you. This is going to give you the initiative to take care of it yourself. We see here a legal paper inside of a cup right there, and kind of reminds me of those glass cups. I don't know if you see them recently, very thin glass. There's just something like there's a gap in between. It kind of reminds me of that. I just saw this in the market today. So this is something very thin, very gentle, and that you need to handle with amazing care. And what you're doing is you're putting it on a hill right there, like in a higher place in your home, on a mantle, or something that is like not accessible by everyone. I interpret the cup as something emotionally fulfilling. It can be a new beginning. It can be a new relationship, romance coming into your life, or you are getting the chance to romanticize your life within the 3rd month here. I feel like there's even a seed that you're planting within the 2nd month. This is a flower that's growing. This kind of reminds me of those purple flowers. They grow on cactuses. They tend to also, there's a cactus fruit. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It has like thorns around it, but it's very delicious. So it can be something in the desert. Who are in the desert? The Wand, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe instead of working with the earth sign Taurus here, or someone grounded or established, you're maybe going for someone who has enthusiasm in life, or something who is actually a beginner. However, it is giving more life than more boring security. The security, I don't mean by being this not being secure, the fire energy is not being secure. I mean that boring can be because the things that we thought back in the day very stable could actually crumble down as well. So it can be something that gives you the illusion of security, old, boring, and not moving. But that's why you're actually turning your gaze towards something that is more exciting, young energy. It can be even about investment, or maybe school, maybe new job opportunity, new fields. Seems like you're turning your gaze towards that and planting a seed of this beautiful flower, and it just starts to bloom right away. And the cup behind it can be, it's actually connected to it. It has some connection to it. It can also be something inspiring you to do after you start seeing results. Maybe you're saying, okay, then I'm going to move on and do other things that I would love to do as well. Maybe the things that you have been delaying for a while. Another thing I see here after that, this is the 3rd and the 4th month. There's a hill. I told you there's like a higher place you're placing that cup, and then you're coming down the hill and maybe even taking care of other things. I see two shooting stars here, two good news coming forward. Maybe there's an even small evil eye showing up there, so maybe you're accomplishing something big that is going to be heard. Even though the shooting stars look smaller, their effect might be really big. And another thing here, I see a bear maybe trying to catch a fish right there, or trying to test the waters basically. But now when I look at it, I see the fish under it. The bear is standing on a rock. The bear can be symbolizing another earth sign as well. But the bear's symbolism indicates that this person is someone stable, someone structured, someone disciplined, maybe people working under them, and they are really powerful. But now this person may be stranded on a rock and they need help. They're reaching out for the fish to feed themselves. So they probably also, even though they're looking like stranded, they also have access to resources. And it seems like you're appearing right behind this person to maybe help them, maybe observe them, or maybe create something new with them, because I see number 8 here. 8 indicates material satisfaction and a new beginning. And you know what comes out of it? Timeline was 7th month. It seems there is actually magic wand, and there's a heart shape on top of it. Heart shape can be your heart's desire, wish fulfillment. And if this is someone maybe stranded, maybe it is working for you. Maybe someone gets stranded and they're not really intervening with the things that you want to accomplish. It can be that kind of a situation as well. But overall, because he's very surrounded by light, I feel like this can be someone also in need of help. And when you help them, they're going to return that favor too. Right next to this heart-shaped wand, actually the wand also looks like number 3, which indicates it's a symbol of creativity, optimism. Creative plans are actually manifesting in a beautiful way. I see right under it the number 8 that has a sword here. It can also be, number 8 can indicate material satisfaction, giving and receiving karma. But the sword energy is a new idea, new bright idea, turning into passion with the heart wand, and then turning into something material. Timeline-wise, number 7 I see here, and there's also a lock under here. This can also open a door, a lock that you have locked away, put it away, that maybe you weren't looking at it for a while now. It's like a dark room behind the lock. We can see it's like black here. So it can be something that you put away. You're gonna feel like okay, maybe I should just revisit that, because this can now, in this setting, in this environment, this can work better, kind of an idea here. But this is not really attached to it. I see kind of like an alien here with like 2 long ears, like a mouth. This kind of reminds me of like a cartoon alien. I don't remember which cartoon it was. Alien can be symbolizing here someone different, someone outside of your regular crowd, and they're big, and they have a high frequency as well. You can see the vibes coming out of their head, so they might have they might be an example for you to create connections. They might also already have connections, and you might do business with them, or like get engaged with them. I see get engaged in the sense of like a communication wise, because phone lines are forming. Maybe this is going to be someone on the pathway. I see letter E, like Eric, Elmer, can be their first name or the last name. And I see that you're maybe scratching your chin right there. You're wondering, okay, this is a question that we have. How can I find a good solution to that? And there's a rose appearing in front of you. Rose indicates love. So through love, you can find the solution, not through maybe anger, resentment. If there is any of those emotions there, the only light is going to come through the love. How can I help? How can I serve energy? Okay. Even if this is a person that is frustrating, but I feel like the frustration comes from because this person is not familiar to what you do. Okay. Another thing I see, there's a duck right there. The duck can be in defense. Maybe there's someone there in your life that they're going to be in defense of you, and in that situation they're going to be protecting you. Overall though, you're going to walk away from really confidently out of that situation. This can also be an experience, will teach you there's a mountain in your heart, to overcome that mountain. Okay. And towards the end of the year, I see a pathway opening here. Does it get to the other side? Not really, but there is another pathway here within the seventh. While you're dealing with this person, this is going to force you to get outside your comfort zone, and we have a chunk of money waiting for you there. So everything might be happening for a good reason, so you can see other resources available to you. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. The chunk of money is staying right there. So and your desire coming really fast, it seems like here. I see a letter S on top of it. S can be in the name of the source and the person that you're going to connect with. It just fell back inside of your home space, and this is turning into a heart. This kind of, there's a cross on top of the heart too, but this is not a cross in the sense of like a plus cross. It is a cross in the sense of like an X marked the treasure. So there's a person right here. Kind of looks like to me like an Egyptian princess. She has a baby boy behind her head, like she has curls, like loose curls on her forehead, and wearing this like a crown. But I don't know why I said Egyptian, I don't know, but she just gave me that vibe of not exactly Cleopatra. I think Cleopatra was Greek. She wasn't exactly that, but I felt that energy on her. She has a motherly energy. She has here a little pet animal, like looks like a little hamster. This can be a feminine power person, be outside of your comfort zone that you're reaching out to, and this kind of turns into, like when I look closer, a rose blooming here. Some of you might be, if you're the feminine side, female side, maybe some of you is actually allowing this feminine, divine feminine energy to come into your space. You're opening the rose up for her, like blooming the rose so she can come in, and this requires her to feel her, that value of her and how valuable, how worthy she is, the things that she desire. This is happening within the 6th month. This can be also, maybe if you're interested in the female or feminine energy like that, someone coming into your energy field that who knows that they're worthy of love. The best part of this thing is this is something maybe within you that you're yearning, and this person is going to reflect it back to you so you can explore that part of you. Okay, I see it can be a good friend also. It doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It can be someone that is going to be an example to you. It can be even someone like a life story of maybe a princess, like who knows. So I see that a womb showing up here. So when the more you tap into that energy, there's a genie in your heart, maybe the genie of love, genie of deserving, this genie of manifestation coming out of the magic lamp and helping you give birth to new creations. Okay, but I feel like overall this is going to be a process like happening, like that rose actually starts as a rosebud, and then it just starts opening slowly, and then it just full blooms. It is going to be maybe in 3-4 stages this thing is happening. Okay, let's see what tarot has to say for this time. We have 7 of Wands, and I just saw this card today again. You see in the original tarot, he's actually up there. This is the after tarot. Now he's fighting, jumping into the fight. So you might start your year with maybe warding off or maybe pushing away those ones that are not supporting you, like maybe not giving you the love that you feel that you deserve. Like you're saying no to them. Ones that want to come into your area and take what's yours, which is, I feel like overall it's a good start. Even this is the good stuff, that's why it's a good start. So you are protecting something that belongs to you. It can be your peace, it can be your integrity, it can be your job, it can be your home. Something that needs to be like, you need to show you are on a higher level, on the upper hand here. This is not like egotistical. I feel like this is about like drawing the boundaries, okay? And another thing we have is a death card. So this action might end up bringing the death. Okay, no, I didn't see him falling down here. So, and the child actually goes away as well here. This is like black plague basically, but the thing is there are 2 towers that we see in the moon card right there, but the sun is shining on the background. So there are certain things that you cannot really prolong, like they are people, relationships, maybe even habits, okay? The more you try to defend that your territory, the more they're going to intervene in your space. So you need to end them completely. Death is a sudden ending. So you need to make a decision of, okay, this is the end of it, and let everything die with it. That's why I said like an example of habit. Okay, this can be maybe habit of, I don't want to say something offensive, but for me, what did I used to do? I start doing it now. I'm just eating this something mix, like a peanut butter and jelly mix type of a thing, which is like good once a week or twice a week, but I start doing it every night, and which is not a good thing, you know? So it can be that kind of a small thing, or it can be a person that you said yes too many times that they don't know where to stop now. Okay, that can be also another thing here. That requires consideration. What happens after death card? Lovers come forward, okay, and they're all butt naked. I'm sorry. So lovers come forward. So whatever is in your heart, whatever is that you're worthy of, what you think you are deserving is coming forth. Lovers can be new love, but also can symbolize your heart's desire, health, and glowing, okay? Aligning with your truth, manifesting the things that you're desiring rather than dealing with the fight and the drama here. Empress is amazing when it comes to that. So you are maybe even figuring out the formula of how to create all the things that you desire and starting to actively manifesting, attracting those things into your life. Connections, the water flowing, good emotions, gratitude, the events that will actually feel more gratitude and practice more gratitude. This can also be the seeds that you're planting, really growing and bringing a lot of positive outcome. Okay, so seems like here, this is actually like saying that's enough is enough, and ending certain things is going to end up bringing massive beauty into your life. Okay, Six of Swords, I'm going to look into a little bit what that means, because Six of Swords means from choppy waters to the calmer shores, from darkness to the light, from storm to the like a calmer shores. Basically you're moving on. The Moon card wanted to come forth. Moon is that you didn't have clarity. I told you that the towers in between the moon is showing up here. So maybe you didn't have clarity about a situation. That's why it was frustrating. But it seems like even if you get the right answer or not, you're going to either way move on, because Queen of Wands is the women with confidence. She makes her moves in silence. She walks and she doesn't care about being judged by others. She has a black cat in front of her, if you remember the original tarot. And the Knight of Wands is also another good thing. This actually means movement, inspired action, bringing results. Seems like here Six of Swords energy is you taking inspired action with confidence, knowing that even though you don't see, the moon indicates not being able to see what the future brings, your intuition is right. If you're oh my God, what is this, guys? Yes, if you're planning on moving on to a new relationship, a new situation, something that protects your peace. I feel like Four of Pentacles here means protecting your peace. Ten of Pentacles, wealth, abundance, resources, supporting family, true love. It seems like that's what's waiting for you. And you know what's happening here? You're manifesting some good things, but your mind might be actually turning back and looking, oh, maybe could have been better type of mindset here. Basically, Six of Swords coming twice, telling you that no, you need to move on, to move forward, because there's something better waiting for you. There's a new life waiting for you. World symbolizes completion of the old story. Now it's time to move on to the new story, okay? Let's see what Oracle has to say. We're going to do, this is the general reading. I'm going to also do money career reading for the next 12 months. And I was wondering if you guys would like to see a romance reading. Please comment down below. Then I'm gonna consider that too, okay? We have Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessing. I told you, the gratitude. That's the word popped in my head. The more you feel gratitude for the things you have and the things you want to have, like you already have them, it is going to bring more of it into your life, and even maybe unexpected blessings. Okay, the things that you see as, oh, it's very sad, for example, this scenery, it is going to end up being the most beneficial thing. We have sacral chakra coming for your activation. Sacral chakra is where the reproductive organs are. This is actually our creative center, so you might come up with a lot of creative ideas when you leave that past energies and people situations behind. Frequency of sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our life. So what you can do, maybe this can be your daily meditation for this next 12 months, that you focus on the sacral chakra, or maybe all chakras, but especially from that space with the orange color. Maybe you can like take it, like attract it more of into your life and clear it. This will be helpful to manifest success and abundance. Okay, we have your affirmation or clarity card here. Water the things you care about. It ain't always gonna be dirt. Oh, exactly that. Look at those little seeds under the earth, basically. And if you're feeling like everything that I'm doing, I'm not seeing any results, even if it's going good and then it's turning out bad, whatever it is happening, this is basically telling you it ain't always gonna be dirt. Okay, everything big was once a tiny version of itself. The universe itself was once the size of a sesame seed. Trust that if you consistently show up and make effort, your dreams will come to fruition, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos here. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.